Now today's another adventure day where I'm going to head to the Apple Store and get a brand new iPhone with my dad. Michael, why aren't you getting the iPhone X or 10? There are several reasons, and I can go over many of them with you, like Face ID and the new model and the notch on top. But the biggest reason over all the other reasons is it's the first model. It's the first generation of something brand new. And just as a rule for myself, I don't usually get the first generation of anything. A car, a phone, anything. Now, does that mean I think the iPhone 10 is going to be bad or you shouldn't buy it? No, not at all. It's probably going to be a great phone. But there are always kinks. There are little kinks. You remember Ben Gate and all these other things. I don't want to run into any of those problems. So today I'm getting the iPhone 8 Plus. Something interesting that happened, the iPhone 8 Plus is kind of like secondary to the iPhone 10. So even the second day, the day after launch day, they have them in stock. So let's go get one. I'm really interested in the much better cameras that I'm going to get, both the front camera and the rear camera. But the one thing I'm really going to miss on the new iPhone 8 Plus, headphone jack. Wouldn't you know it? No one is camping outside the Apple Store. Now, I really like the space gray. The biggest reason they have the black bezels, so they kind of blend into the case that I get, which usually I get a black case. There's the new gold color, which I'm not a big fan of the new gold color. I gotta be honest with you. It's kind of like, it's too pinkish for me. That's just my taste. I'm leaning toward it. It feels really good. I like the glass back. I like everything about it. It kind of blends in well, especially when the screen is off. It kind of blends together well. So it's got the white back and the white bezels. Difficult decisions. Okay, I think I've decided on the space gray iPhone 8 Plus with 256 gigabytes of memory so that I don't lose anything, because usually I have to delete everything after each trip. Now I can just keep it on the camera, so that'll be great. I think this is the perfect phone for our next adventure. So apparently with my phone service upgrade program, they say that I'm not available, even though I've had this phone for over 2 years. I have to go talk to Sprint, my service provider, and get it all figured out. But before the end of the day, I'm sure I will have ordered an iPhone 8 Plus. I'm just standing here at the Sprint kiosk. It shouldn't be a problem. I should be upgrading today. I just have to wait a few minutes. It's just the process that goes along with this. Now, while I was in the Apple Store, the rep was really, really nice. JR was super nice. We were talking about the advantages of the 10, the 8 Plus, and he was recommending that I wait for the 10. I just, in my heart, know that I don't want to wait for the first edition. Like, I'll wait for the second edition of this one, the third edition. It's a brand new design, brand new technology. I just want to wait. I want to wait for those kinks to be worked out. And to me, the 8 Plus is going to work perfectly for me. Okay, Dad, for all your patience, I'm going to get you a Starbucks after this. You ready?
Sounds great.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, Dad, you got that camera?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. You can move the screen. You can move down. There you go.
Right.
Opening the iPhone 8 Plus. Here we go. You ready for this? Ta-da! Ooh. Da-da. Da-da. Okay, now we go downstairs to activate it. What I have. I'm excited about this new phone. It's going to take great pictures on the cruise and at Disney World and all of our future adventures. It's going to be great. I missed our 11 a.m. Saturday morning stream. I feel bad about that. I'm so sorry. We'll do it next weekend. We'll talk all about the trip, but the vlogs are still coming out, so we're still enjoying the fun together. The reason why I had to miss the 11 o'clock stream is because I had to get to the Apple Store pretty quickly to make sure I got today's phone. They were running low, at least that's what they told me. We don't know if that's the actual case. And I wanted to get a space gray 256 gigabyte phone, so I got it, and now we can do more streams in the future. The phone is all activated and set to go, but I feel like a new level of disconnected because the phone isn't set up. I have to go home to my Mac and then restore the phone to this phone so that I'll be all set up with all my contacts and everything. But right now I'm basically totally disconnected, and it's pretty freeing. Michael, why are you still carrying your brand new phone in the bag? Because I don't trust myself. I think I'm going to drop it. So I'm going to go home, make sure it's nice and safe. I've got a case coming from Amazon. It's a little temporary one. Then I've got my new case coming a little later. It's not out yet, but hopefully soon. Part of it is liberating, but the other part of it is I kind of feel naked without it. Like I can't even go to Starbucks and use my standard Starbucks card because my phone is deactivated, or at least it's in here and it hasn't been fully set up yet. So I'm going to get home soon. Smells so delicious here in the food section, but I remember we're going on a cruise soon. 40 days, Dad, for that cruise, 40 days. So we got to keep watching the weight, right? Exactly. All right, so we're watching the weight, low calorie. Got my phone, going to go home, activate it, and then we'll continue our magical day. Now, whenever I see the Boy Scouts selling popcorn right here, I usually get some just to support them because I'm an Eagle Scout, as you know, and I like to support fellow Boy Scouts. No, don't hold that bag. Got the caramel corn here. Delicious. Now I'm here inside Five Below. It's basically our version of the dollar store. The reason I'm here is to get a very small, simple case for my phone, just to make sure, just because I just got it. And the new case from OtterBox, which is the one I always use, doesn't come out for another week or two. I want to make sure it's protected. So this is a temporary fix. Okay, to give you a quick update, I'm trying to find some kind of temporary case. It's temporary because I use OtterBox cases all the time. I love the OtterBox. It protects from all sorts of drops. I use it all the time. But the iPhone 8 OtterBox case is not available yet. It won't be available for another week and a half. And I've got to find something that will protect both the phone and the screen of the phone for a little while. So now we're actually gonna go to Target to try and find something there. Just something temporary, and then maybe I'll even return it afterwards. I'm not so sure, but something that'll last for a week or two before the OtterBox case is ready, and then I'll switch over, and then we'll be all set. We're here at Target looking for a temporary case. Is it the latest and greatest 10? No, it is not, but it's gonna be perfect for me, and I think that's a lot of the time people forget that. Like, what do you need? What do you want? To me, saving that extra money and not getting that first generation, it just makes a lot of sense. I'm really excited to use some of the new features on this phone, like wireless charging and portrait lighting. That looks really cool. But in my opinion, one of the most important features of this brand new phone is the better camera, so that when I stream, we can share in it together. It's a better picture for us all to enjoy. Looking for some cases, and I see a full wall here of cases. So we've just been looking through here, trying to find something that'll kind of fit for a while, just like 2 weeks while we're waiting. I think we should go to Best Buy, huh? Yeah, Dad thinks Best Buy. We're getting a bag to protect the screen just as a backup, but I just can't stand. Okay, we're going to Best Buy now, but like the temptation to take out my phone and start playing with it is like overwhelming. So I'm gonna buy this, go to Best Buy, and then go home. It's great to see these Mickey waffles here, but those aren't the official Mickey waffles. Okay, Dad, what was the critical stop we had to make here in Target?
Absolutely essential. Ice cream.
Ice cream, yum. Dad, what flavor do you have in your hand there?
I have cotton candy.
I think Michelle's gonna like it. I like the official ones from Disney much better. Dad, that ice cream that you have in your hand there, that's not on our cruise diet.
I see.
Is that a special treat?
This is a special treat.
It's a special treat.
Just to celebrate Michelle's birthday.
It's kind of late for that.
Well, I'm a late celebrator.
Hang on to that thing tightly, right?
Absolutely.
Tightly? Okay, he's got it. Okay, we're at Best Buy looking for a temporary phone case. Okay, so we found something that's going to work for a little while. Not indefinite, this is not a permanent solution, but for $23 for 2 weeks, this similar to the OtterBox Survivor Extreme for the iPhone 7 Plus. It should fit the iPhone 8 Plus in here for 2 weeks, and then the OtterBox will get here and we'll be all set to go. Okay, I just stepped out of Best Buy, and sure enough, I got the green one. I don't know why. The green one was $20 cheaper than the black one. I have no idea why that happened. It doesn't make any sense to me, but it's only for 2 weeks, so this is gonna be perfect as a temporary fix. Okay, back home after a magical day out and about. Gotta get back to more editing of our adventure. Thanks for being a part of it with me. I'll see you real soon.